Hello, lady and gentle guy. I know there's only like one or two of you watching. Appreciate the tune in. First and foremost, I do want to apologize for the lack of content. Life's been kind of crazy for the past year or so. I just want to get out there and start doing things again. So here we are today. We have a 2003 Chevy Cavalier LS model. We're going to be doing wiper blade motor. Wiper blade motors. I think it's just one. I don't know, I've never done wiper blade motors before, so here we are. We're going to be taking this apart. I'm currently just waiting for my microphones to charge. We are nowhere near where I want to be as far as the charge. Yeah, so this show or this episode is going to be a little bit more special for me, only because this is my car. It's not anybody else's car I'm working on. It's mine. Well, mine and my wife's. Whatever is mine is hers. Whatever hers is hers. Yeah, so we're going to be getting into it. Let's get started. Today is taking off this old cowl. It's not too bad. It just looks like some rivets and clips and stuff like that, so it's just plastic. But we also have to take off the wiper blade arms too. Now there's nuts that go on the end of each wiper blade arm. We should mark those with some sort of tape or a marker. I don't have a marker or tape, so I'm just going to kind of go at it. That's what you're supposed to do. There's a nut on the end of the wiper blade, or at the beginning, I should say, and you're supposed to mark where it needs to be. So I guess that's where we'll start. We'll start there. And also, you might be wondering, where's the guy's battery? Is it under the seat? Nope. Is it? It's in the trunk. I gotta tell you, it's in the trunk. Nice BMW. But yeah, this car was getting ready to do some crazy stuff. The guy that had it before me was my cousin's grandfather, and he was getting ready to swap this motor out and do something off the wall with it. He was getting ready to turbocharge it. There's an intercooler on it, but there's no pipes or anything to it. So it's got a tune. I don't know what tune it is. I didn't pick the car up for much, so yeah. Well, let me grab some tools and stuff, and we'll get started on this. We got tools. All these are just little tiny clips. Push them in, just like that. And then you pull them back out. Don't lose these. You don't want to lose anything that you're going to be putting back. Because if you do, then you can't put it back. You know what I mean? There's one more over there. Okay. taking the wiper blade arms off, that should be ready to come out. Which I think I just lost a couple clips. Shoot! Yeah, I sure did. Can't put that back. You know, it has got to be 90 bajillion degrees out. $90 bajillion degrees and dry. Wait a minute. I'll try something. Well, I just thought that I would try the wiper blade again, only because these were hand tight. They weren't tight. Wiper blade off. That's broken. Awesome. It's almost like you got to remove the window. We're not doing that. I don't want to remove the window. There we go. That's the guy. This is the culprit right here. Right there. See this right here? That's the guy. That's the thing right there that we need to replace. This thing right here. We gotta replace that. Now I got you guys adjusted to where you guys can see this here. There's 3 10mm bolts. One right here. One right here. One right here. It's gonna die. Now I have to pray that I have this Torx bit. Hopefully, because I'm missing one, and it's probably the one I need. This 27 is a little bit too loose, but the bolts have been kind of loose already, so we'll see. Good. They are in there. And the one that I need is the one I don't have, so that's awesome. Might have to go down to O'Reilly's. Go get me a torque screw. Found me a T30 because the 27 was starting to strip out, so that's all I got. We're gonna try and get this to work. So I got me the T30, got me some nice little vice grips, and what we're gonna do this. Get some leverage. Okay, we're spinning the handle. Much smaller. Also now. Shoot. Okay. Let me think of something else. So, welcome back to another episode of Make Your Own Tools. I'm your host, Isaac Duncan. And what I did was, since the tool was broken, the handle was just spinning, I put the other end of it in my drill, and I held it here, pulled this out. It came out just like that. So now, hopefully we can get it to work. Get some leverage. Oh. Don't want no dirt getting in my drill. That might not work. We'll see. I'm gonna use my drill as a ratchet wrench. It's just spinning in there. there's kind of a flat in there that was made to hold this inside the handle, as the handle was molded around it. It's Pittsburgh. Can't blame them. Yeah, you can, but I'm not going to. I can blame myself for getting a Pittsburgh set. They're good for their ratchets. That's about it. But the flat end here is where I'm going to try and grip this on, and hopefully it doesn't strip. Probably gotta go to O'Reilly's. We gotta load up again. Well, let me get packed up and we'll head on out. So, before I do that, I just want to let you guys know. Oh my gosh, I'm a strong man. Wow. That Cavaliers matter from month to month. Now, what I mean by that is this car could be made in 2003, the third month and the third day. This car could possibly be made the second month, the third day, 2003. I don't know. The Nader sticker says 03 of 03. So I'm pretty sure that means the third month, but it depends on the day too. So, as ridiculous as that sounds, for this wiper blade motor, it's the difference of $85 and $185. And if you get the wrong one, obviously it's not going to work. So the one that I think I might need is $85, but the one that I'm probably going to need, it has a computer in this. So whenever you turn on the switch, it tells the motor to turn on instead of it just being on a 12-volt switch, which is ridiculous. But I'm going to go pack this all up. We're going to head to O'Reilly's. Let's get this going. Okay, so here's the deal. And here's what's been going on. Is that I came to O'Reilly's. I mean, I've been through AutoZone, Napa. It's all the same story, realistically. And what's happening is that I'm having issues trying to locate the correct part. Or I was having issues. Now, I'm not, because I found the correct part, but there was something going on with their delivery service or their delivery guy or what have you. The part didn't end up getting here until 4:30. It is now 4:53, almost 5 o'clock. So right now we're headed back to Point Place to put everything back together. Yeah, and then, oh, that's one thing I forgot too. The motor that was screwed on, oh, I forgot to get bolts. We'll just use the old ones for now. It's okay, they'll work. I ended up having to take it to a recommended mechanic. This guy's name is Saul, solid guy. He helped me out with just trying to extract them, which he did. He got the thing done, and I appreciate him for that very much. So, Saul, if you do end up seeing this video, thank you very much, man. Yeah, if that guy ever needs anything, I'll be at his beck and call for anything he needs. He's a good dude. I just met him once, and yeah, he's a good dude. All right. Well, once we get back to Point Place, then we'll meet up again. Old and busted. New hotness. Old and busted. New hotness. Now, I don't know, I still don't even know really what the difference is between the mechanical arm, or not the mechanical arm, the mechanical motor and this one. I believe it's just a computer telling it what to do, if I'm being flat out honest with you. But these are the same thing. The only difference is this one comes with a new armature. This one doesn't have it. I must have taken it off. But it's still got the rubber bushing and everything. Everything that we need is here. So let's slap it on and we'll get right to it. I guess we'll do a test run on it first, just to see. Hopefully it's not electrical wiring or anything, but I doubt that. She's just a rough rider. That's what it is. There we go. So now I'm going to turn on the windshield wiper motor and you let me know if it's working. Is it working? Maybe it worked. I don't know. I'm just going to put it in. See, like I said, the guy was nice enough to try and save the bolt as much as possible, so that way I can reuse them, but he even recommended for me not to use these again. But I'm just too poor. There we go. That's all good to go there. Now I just got to figure out which way these go back in. So I remember this being to the front, right? Something like that, I think. It's like this. Maybe I was wrong. Can't go the other way. So maybe it went on. These are the wiper blades. So it does have to go on like this. There we go. That's hot. Something ain't making sense here. You know, as the beginning of all my videos mostly state, I am not the sharpest tool in the shed, the brightest bulb in the drawer.
I figured this out all on my own. I'm an idiot, and I put this bracket on backwards, which is why it wasn't lining up correctly. My fault. Who am I going to blame? I can't blame that guy over there. Just me and my own stupidity. Look, we all make mistakes. We just gotta figure out stuff, you know? So I'll go on something like that. And then, bam, right in that way. Which is the correct way. 60 psi fuel pressure. Whew. I don't know what the standard fuel pressure is, but that sounds like a lot to me for this car. I don't even think this car's pushing 60 ponies. More or less 60 fuel pressure. And I know I live in New Mexico. It hardly rains here. Move on. But let me tell you something. Coming home from work and it's absolutely pouring out. We're supposed to get rain again this Tuesday, but who knows if that's going to happen, and it only says 30%. So that either means we're going to get all of it or we're going to get none of it. I don't want to risk it. So I'm just going to do the human being thing and replace this now. Okay, so that is going to go this way, right? Right. This is going to get pulled down like that. There we go. So plan Z. This came on the new motor, this piece here. And on the old armature, the guy that had this before has rigged something up on this armature that nobody would ever believe unless you were me. So that right there is just a screw with like 10 washers in it, not allowing this to come through. So all I did was utilize this old piece right here, so that way I didn't have to mess with this one. So we gotta zoom back out. Yep, there we go. So we're just gonna keep on trucking, keep our feet moving, keep things going, and hopefully this works. So if it doesn't work, I'm gonna have to do this again, and that's okay. We'll get over it. I'm a mechanic, it's what we do. So we got that on. Oops. Okay, get you under there. Yep, just like that. Boom, back to 3 screws again. So what I think I'm gonna do as well is I'm just gonna put one wiper on with the cowl and everything off, so that way I can kind of clock the wiper arm itself, because I didn't do the thing that I recommended for everybody else to do, and that was put a piece of tape or mark it with a marker, because I don't have either of those. None of those are in my presence, so let's cinch those down real quick. Loosey goosey. Good enough. Now, if I could just locate the other wiper arm. I don't want to do this one. This one's connected to things. See, like this. I don't know what this is. I know it's for the squirters, but why it's like this is beyond me. And yes, I know I need new windshield wipers. We're getting there. One thing at a time. So that's where I wanted to start out at. So about right there. A little bit higher up. Tell me you're dead. Okay. So, I don't know where the motor is currently. Could be up, could be down. So, I'm going to turn on the wiper blade. Where did it return to? I think that's good enough. So we got one wiper on. It just hangs too low whenever it comes back down, but I'm okay with that. Also, the microphone, it sounded pretty horrible inside my shirt. So I'm gonna leave it on the outside. You guys are gonna have to deal with the wind. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. So now I gotta take this wiper blade off again and put the cowl back on. Go underneath the window. Underneath the window. Underneath the window. Okay. Still not happening. Not a flathead, but it'll work. Motor's still warm. So I got that side in. I gotta go here. I gotta tilt it up maybe. And down. That side's in. Down, down, in and down. There we go. Look at that, gooder than new. Perfect. Too tight. Okay. Ah! That one sits a little bit lower too, but huh? Different size nuts? Somebody's been sleeping in my bed. Well, it's either going to be a 13 or a 14 flavor. And 13. Just right. Yeah, might as well. Just gonna swap-a-roo these two out. Not that it matters, but I'll know. Which it still doesn't matter, even if I do know or not. Okay, let's give them a shot. See if they do the wiper motor things. It's hot. It is so hot. Hey, there's no way that works. One works, and it's on my side, so that's all that matters. All right. All right. So now I got working my wiper motors. We're working my micro motors, micro something. The blades work. That's all I'm saying. All in a hot day. Not bad. New Mexico is not very shade friendly. I'm looking right now, actually. There is not one single cloud in the sky. Never going to see whatever that was again. Probably some sockets. I don't know. It'll bump out in the road. But I really want to say thank you to the few of you that like to watch, or the few of you that do watch. I do this for, obviously informational purposes, but it's not just, hey, this is what needs to happen, this is what needs to be done, and get to it and do it. No, you guys, I want you guys to see, exactly what a mechanic does go through. Like the wiper motor, those bolts got stripped. That sent me back at least 45 minutes. Waiting for the part to get here, and all the mishaps of all the parts getting here. Those are all the things that we go through as mechanics, So it's it's more patience than anything. I've got patience for a lot of things like this, but there's other things where I don't have patience at all. But mechanics, I mean, they'll save you a buck or two. A good, honest mechanic will. But that's all it takes. You know, it was a couple of screws. I still got to put the plastic pins back, but I'll do that here in a second. But it just takes some tools, some elbow grease, and you're back on the road driving in the rain again. You know what I mean? All it takes is time. If you have some time, fix your machines, because your machines won't work if you don't. If you don't work on them, they're not going to treat you right. Yeah, and I know a lot of you guys just horse beat your vehicles and do a lot of stuff. But if you don't take care of your machines will not take care of you. So thank you guys for watching Duncan's Tool Chest, and we'll see you guys very soon. All right, time to clean up.